Welcome to the Lost Lives Count, where we tally up the lives lost in horror movies, anime, TV series, and music videos. Today, I am William Prouty. I am discussing Time Cut, a 2024 science fiction slasher created by Hannah McPherson, who actually co-wrote this with Michael Kennedy. The plot that follows Lucy, a teenager who actually accidentally time travel back in time to the year 2003 to attempt to save her older sister from the mass killer, the Sweetie Killer. This is Helen Hudgens' final film before the tragedy of the Rust set. What actually happened is, well, a prop gun gone up, and actually loaded a live enemy mission and kill Hutchins on the spot that during Rust in 2024, and Rust will not be airing. This was actually, it was delayed so many times because last year, because Time Cut was delayed because to 2024 because, well, it's because of the SAG-AFTRA strike. Yeah. Dead Meat discovered the strike, and honestly, I can't blame them. Similar to the delay, honestly, to tell you the truth, this film is actually like my favorite horror movie and my previous Lost Lives Count, Totally Killer. A horror film. Shh. But Michael Kennedy, who actually, the one that co-wrote this script, got a GLAAD award for his work on It's a Wonderful Knife, my previous Lost Lives Count. Yeah. If you want to know what... Yeah, but to tell you the truth, what is actually coming next year is... He's actually working on a Valentine's slasher called the Heart Eye Slasher. In this film, two co-workers got mistaken because the killer, the Heart Eyes killer, believed them as the killer. To believe them as a couple on, you guessed it, working on Valentine's Day. I can't wait for this movie. I actually love to see this movie. Let's get to the movie and discuss the devs of the in this film time cut. The film opens with the Netflix presentation and the song of Terror Squad. And we'll actually name all the songs. Set in April 2003, as Summer heads to the party, she actually received a note that tragically Emmy is killed. And the movie is a homage to Totally Killer. More on that later. And the killer, the Sweetly Slasher, strikes again. Somebody actually spilled drinks on Summer. The police arrive and try to break up the party. Ethan actually cheers up the people and toasting to all the people that died. Who tries to hide suddenly. Suddenly, Summer is attacked off screen with a scythe as tied inside by the title card. 1 minute and 35 seconds. Which I actually mean she wasn't attacked, she was killed off screen. It's actually April 18th, 2014. The anniversary of her death. We actually meet Lucy Field, played by Madison Bailey, who actually appeared in Impractical Jokers, the movie, American Horror Stories, and Creepshow. The role of Summerfield, played by Antonia Gray, who actually is in Raising Dion. The new song is a ballad of the homeschool girl by Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, I will name all the songs. Lucy is applying to NASA, recounting the Sweet Slasher. Brian Palmer, Val Vaughn, Emily Golden at 1 minute and 5 seconds. Honestly, these are actually killed in the Emily Gold. It's been 20 years later, and they actually got killed. And in a single moment, and honestly, she actually told Mr. Fleming that she got accepted to NASA, but her parents will refuse since the death of her sister, Summer. And she actually built a trap just like Mr. Pickles, the turtle that actually is Summer. Despite the 2 decades, the killer's identity is never revealed, remaining a mystery. Despite to add a touch of whimsy to the film, Summer inspired by Buffy Summers from the popular TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Because her first name is Summer and Buffy Summers, get it? And she also have the Buffy memorabilia poster in her room. And her room remained unchanged, and Vanessa Colton's 1,000 Miles. Lucy see the possessions, and honestly, she actually have letters. A letter. Summer, now I'm free, but you will never be. You will regret it. Dolores is cut to the dinner with her parents, and Dolores say that she actually look just like Summer, and her mother now say what she going to do, and she actually applied for an internship with NASA in DC, but her parents don't want her to, and they want her to pay her respects to Summer. Lucy saw a glow of light. It was a time machine, a sonar time machine. She went back in time to 2003 before the death happened. She had no signal. And that's actually the thing. They all had to switch to 2G. It was 2003, and she could talk to Mr. Fleming and see Summer before. She actually sees Summer before her death, and Brian had promised. Ethan had promised getting her back. Lucy spoke to Mr. Fleming about time travel and thoughts about the subject, and she actually wrote in a paper on it, but she from the future, mentioned that she wrote in a paper on it, but Mr. Fleming said, we're all time travelers and scooted the stellar place 1 second per 1 second per second, he continued. Miss Quinn dropped a jar and Mr. Fleming. But Quinn warned him that the past actually can create paradoxes. Honestly, it actually did happen in the Umbrella Academy. Quinn agreed, saying it could have ripple effects. Just then the bell rang and signaling the rival. And we actually see Mr. Pickles, and Lucy comment that he deserved better, and Mr. Fleming say how Lucy know his name, revealing that Ethan has been bullying Quinn. It's actually a tradition to throw somebody into the lake and see, and she actually saw Emma Golden. Ethan was actually about to be thrown in, but Quinn actually stopped it and saved him from being thrown in. Quinn protested that he don't want a girl to fight his battle and revealed information about Twitter, but she actually told him she from the future and brought questions like, if Paris Hilton hot, is Arnold Schwarzenegger president? Meanwhile, Summer thought she was at a camp called Deer Hill, where she peeked. And honestly, outside the home, and it was the year. Honestly, Sonar is actually the place her dad worked. And worry about April 16th, and Aoife gave Summer a ride home. Realized that past egg gave her and Lucy offered to help her with her chemistry homework. She entered, and Summer parents. Lucy actually met her parents again, and honestly, they agree. They actually think that Summer need to do better in school. She upset her, that her, that her parents actually is more better without her. It offered to do Quinn to do Summer's homework. Summer asks she actually want, and the teenage dirtbag for a makeover, and for a makeover, the teenage dirtbag played by Brendan B. Brown, which she dressed up and got a shirt that she liked. And she actually mentioned Facebook, Instagram, and MySpace. Later, Lucy asked her friends about Brian and Val, while it skips to Brian and Val shopping. Val woman that Summer she actually met Val while 5, and she's the sweetest person. And lastly, Lucy actually know something bad would go to happen, and honestly, she actually had to fix the issue, and she actually encountered Mr. Flynn, who actually say something nice, but in moral peril, Brian actually got stabbed in the face by the American Psycho, by the Swede slasher, off screen at 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Brian was actually dead, but got discovered by Val. Fleeing from the known killer, they actually go up the escalator. However, she's tripped up on the escalator, and the Swede slasher brutally bashed her head against it for 3 minutes and 35 seconds. And we actually hear the security guard got cut by a snipe that occurred off screen after. Lucy is scared because she actually caused those deaths that actually happened, and she actually want to reveal her truth about the next truth about Summer. She actually planned to hide the truth that truth is that the foreblowers, and the next day Summer inquires about the Lucy acquires the antimatter time machine that sent her back home. However, Lucy operates to the sonar system uncustom with the computer dial-up tone. She needs a way back home, and Quinn actually told how his father abandoned them and knocked on the door, and Summer interrogated Quinn and asked her what is she hiding. She actually told her. That Emmy gonna die next. Emmy Golden gonna die next. And honestly, fight. Emmy is actually dancing to "Complicated" by Avril Lavigne, unaware that her phone was ringing when arrived at the museum. There is actually clues, and honestly, we have the first Scooby-Doo reference to the suit that Emmy continues clean as a summer dub. Summer actually yell at her while the sleep chaser and the Sweetie Slasher smash the window, and they actually flee and climb down. Quinn revealed the honestly save. And honestly, now Quinn want now the next one to save is Summer, and Quinn. But Lucy want Quinn want her Lucy to tell the truth. But promise come out. Honestly, Emmy and Summer was promised to come out to their parents, which meant that Summer and Emmy are gay. Though Lucy still didn't know the full truth. She actually shared the bed with her sister and having breakfast with her parents and talk about NASA. When she actually they talk about another kid, they actually say no, they're not having another kid. Quinn actually loves Summer and they both argue. But honestly, if she would live, she would never existed. So she actually had to make a choice to save Summer. She actually planned to went out to the woods and selfish. And honestly, she had to steal the antimatter at the same time. She actually Summer is actually at the party, but it will be a different thing this time. She actually kissed Emmy and say I love you, and like she, as Summer is actually the same time that she's going to be killed by the same killer, and we actually see a guard who actually got killed at 8 minutes, 8 seconds. He was, and the Sweet Slasher is from the future. This is where Summer died at the barn again, but this time the car crashed. She was alive, so the Sweet Slasher was too. Quinn from the future is the one that committed the crimes, committed the murders. It happened in the past. He knocked on the door and unlocked it, and Quinn okay, this is actually what happened. In Quinn's past, he was thrown in the water and got bullied all his life. Now he actually wants to make everybody pay by killing everybody. She is actually going to fight. She actually chose to. She actually got closer to Quinn. He grabbed her, and then future Quinn got stabbed by Lucy at 1 minute and 27 seconds. The man died, so no longer cause the deaths that promised to return. She came hug the loved one. And it was not the year 2024 she belonged to. She actually remained in the past and reside arguing. And the older. The movie concluded with the song playing All You Wanted by Michelle Branch. How many lives lost in Time Cut? Let's find out and get to the numbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Yay! Thank you for a wonderful year, Ultimate Nexus. Have a amazing time. Time cut. 9 people lost their lives with 92 minutes remaining. 8 victims to Quinn and the Sweetie Slasher. 1 to Lucy. We're runtime of 92 minutes. Okay. The slasher film time cut. The killer is Quinn and the Sweetie Slasher. Has the runtime of 92 seconds. The death toll of 9 victims. And the rate of 1.32 minutes. The gruesome kill, the great acts of execution belongs to Brian, who got stabbed by a broken DVD of American Psycho, while the whippy acts of dullness will go to the security guard as Sonar, which lackluster off-screen death. This flick was released in 2024. I am William Prouty. My plan of the boycott fervor with the sequel to the prequel to The Purge, which I will actually do at the start of 2025. Have a good day, guys.